Top of the morning, you got the Aired Out podcast from Fly on the Wall Productions, Barrie, Vermont, streamed everywhere you get your podcasts. And, of course, we're on the web, airedoutvt.com. We urge you to check out the Facebook page. And, today, give us some reaction. Let us know you're listening. Tune in, say hello, say good morning, tell us to go pound sand, whatever it is. We love to hear from you. We're looking at sunny skies today. Right now, Raylene, 12 degrees. 12 right now.
Yeah.
Do the little Shih Tzus,
They don't like the cold.
They don't like the cold?
No.
The hell are they doing living in Vermont then?
They don't like it at all. Well, that's why they're very much indoor pups.
Yeah.
They rather be snugged up on the bed under the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laying their head on the pillow.
I got to tell you, I'm going to start out with a little bit of a gripe here this morning. I know it's Friday morning. We've got a lot going on. Mighty Mystic's going to be with us right up against 10 o'clock, but I got to start out with a little gripe. Yesterday, in Montpelier, walking down the road, there's this guy who's coming my way, wearing shorts and a T-shirt and sneakers. You know, and I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, did he not get the memo that it's Vermont, number one? Number two, it's wintertime, at least according to the calendar it is. I mean, listen, if it was, in the 50s, 60s, I get it. But, man, it was like 20-something degrees yesterday. Shorts and a T-shirt and sneakers. What the hell's going on here, Raylene? I know you see it, too.
Well, I say, what if that's all he has?
But that's not, no. I know.
How do you know?
I know what you're saying.
How do you know?
I know what you're saying.
Maybe he got the memo and that's all he has, you jerk. Did you say, man, take my coat?
No, but how do I say this? It was a nice T-shirt. It was a nice set of shorts, and it was really nice sneakers. How else do I say? I don't know how else to say it.
I don't know.
But I'm like, dude, come on, man. It's like, okay, whatever. Maybe you love the cold. That's great. But, dude, don't get if you're going to get sick.
Get all summery?
Well, no. I mean, if you get a cold, if you get sick and stuff, don't start spreading that shit everywhere because you're a moron walking around with. Did I just call this guy a moron? I am
You did.
Oh, I hope I didn't hurt his feelings. I'm just saying, man. It's like, really, dude. I mean, I've got pants on. I got like 16 layers of shit. I'm still freezing my ass off.
Yeah. So you're a wuss and he's not.
Well, I'm. and then this morning, I'm dropping Lily off at school. Mm-hmm. It's 11 degrees.
Uh-huh.
This kid gets out of his parents' car to walk up to school.
Yeah.
Shorts, sneakers, and no coat, and a T-shirt on.
Yeah.
Parents, come on. I mean, even if your kids are like too cool for the winter coat or whatever, at least a sweatshirt, Bob. Speaking of T-shirts, I know we have a lot to talk about this morning. We're going to get into it. We're going to dive in head first. I have to tell you a story real quick about T-shirts.
Okay.
I had an experience yesterday that was so epic. And I was going to tell you yesterday, and I was going to tell you last night, and I said, you know what? I'm waiting till I'm on the air with Raylene.
All right.
First of all, you and I together are going to Montpelier
to
World Cow in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna live stream and we're gonna have some fun with DJ. Yesterday, Andy and I were in Montpelier. We stopped off at World Cow. Mm-hmm. And because
Because it's World Cow.
Because it's World Cow.
And we love them.
A. B. Andy was pretty upset that the cow that was on the back of the old Allen Lumber building there
Is gone.
is gone from the fire. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take you to the cow today. And we went in there. We had such a great time.
Was DJ there?
DJ was there. I mean, he was just, the guy's got so much love in his heart. He's just such a solid human being.
Yes, he is.
So I picked up a t-shirt that I will not be wearing outside when it's 11 degrees outside without a coat on. But I picked this up yesterday. There it is. We're all spots.
You know who made that shirt?
Yipes.
Yes. And the stickers.
We're all spots in the same cow, baby. And isn't that true, though? I mean,
Yes.
it's so true.
Yes.
I don't care what color you are. I don't care what you do, who you sleep with, who you don't sleep with. I just could give a crap. We're all spots in the same cow.
And they're just good people. Their message
Yeah, they are.
is awesome and just really good people. Love them.
Picked up one of these, too. You know, they got all kinds of different stickers there and stuff. And then Andy and I were out walking the streets of Montpelier, and we found one of the hidden cows. You know,
Nice.
he takes these little wooden cows
Yeah, and
he
hides them.
Yeah, we found one.
And it can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Not just Montpelier. He puts them all over the state of Vermont.
Sure, everywhere.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wherever he goes.
And here's the thing, and it's like when you finders keepers, losers weepers, or you can
Rehide it.
rehide it. Yeah, it's just a great message.
Yeah,
And,
it is.
I want to say this morning, before we get in too deep, that you may have noticed that I found my pair of glasses from Optical Expressions. I two pairs from them. Lost one
In the car somewhere.
in the car somewhere, and I found them. They're not damaged. I'm wearing them now, thank God. Because glasses aren't. They're not
They're
cheap.
not cheap. No, they're definitely an investment.
It is an investment, and I was so thrilled. I found them. They're not scratched. They weren't damaged or anything. So, which is a reminder to get over and visit the staff at Optical Expressions, and give yourself the gift of eyesight. Whether it's you want some sunglasses for the winter time, which is honestly one of the most important times to wear sunglasses, especially when there's snow on the ground. We're going to talk about the snow in a little bit, but get over there and get some glasses, prescription glasses, bifocals, trifocals, quadfocals, if they make such a thing. Which I'm sure they don't, but they're now. They will answer.
Sure not to.
Trust me, I don't work for Optical Expressions. I know that you're probably surprised to hear that. I don't know what I'm talking about. They do. They're now on the 4th floor of the Blanchard Block, right in the Granite City. They're open 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, and 24/7 at oeberlin.com. And we love having them as a sponsor. Go.
Yes, we do.
Take it away.
Well, let's talk about what the Paramount's got going on this weekend. We have Night Swim and Wonka.
Love.
Night Swim, I watched the trailer, could not do.
Yeah. You're a pansy.
I know. I don't like that scary, suspenseful stuff. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
But check it out. Get over there to the Paramount. There's both matinees on Saturday and Sunday, and then of course the evening shows as well.
All right.
So get over there to the Paramount.
Yeah. And
Yes.
of course the Capitol Showplace too.
Yes, absolutely. You can take it away with what's playing over there because I did not look. If you want.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, all you have to do is get on
I mean, I
FGB.
posted them up,
Yeah.
but I did not bring it up on my screen.
You just get on fgbtheaters.com and you'll see all the listings right there. But the Capitol
Right.
Showplace in Montpelier, they have the color purple, Wonka, Migration, which I'll tell you, man. If you got kids and you haven't seen Migration yet, you got to bring them. They're gonna love it. Ferrari, the boys in the boat, and that's it over at the Capitol Showplace, the all new
Capitol
Showplace.
And I heard it's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous in there. And I said this the other day too. COVID numbers are up in Vermont. There's a lot of people that are freaking about it right now. This past week, we've had the highest COVID numbers so far this winter and this fall. But the Paramount Twin Cinema in Barrie and the Capitol Theater in Montpelier are both equipped with UVC air disinfection ultraviolet lamps, which is new technology that instantly destroys any kind of bacteria in the air before it gets to you. So you can rest assured, even if you're in an indoor environment, that you're going to be fine. Recline the chair back, eat some popcorn with Cabot butter on it, enjoy a drink, even beer and wine is what they're serving, some candy. If you don't like the movie but the kids love it, close your eyes and take a little nappy. That's what I do. And that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's it.
Is right. Preston's Keel, let's talk about them for a minute and all they got going on.
Love them.
Inventory stacked deep down there. Yes, they absolutely have brand new cars on the lot. You're not waiting. If you want something very specific, of course you can build your car and wait.
Right.
Just like you can at any other dealership.
Sure.
But
huge selection.
They have a great selection of mostly new, and they do have some very high quality pre-owned vehicles as well, and some great deals going on right now. All of the new incentives are out.
Yeah.
And some great things happening over there, and they're ready to make a deal with you.
Yeah, they are. They really are. They're looking to start out 2024 with a bang, and it's not just pre-owned cars. It's also trucks and SUVs. 51 Gallatin Hill Road in Montpelier.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6.
And new cars, new vehicles are arriving daily over there, different models and trim packages and colors, and just go over there. It's a no-pressure environment.
It really is.
Walk in, sit down, have something to eat. They've got snacks right there. You have a cup of coffee, whatever, a cold drink, whatever, and just chew the fat with these guys.
Yes, absolutely.
They'll be straight up with you, and they'll say, look, this may not work for you, but let's have a look at this. Let's try this. No BS over there.
No,
that's why we love them.
Absolutely not.
And they've been a sponsor of ours for a freaking long time now.
And then let's give a shout out and a kudos to Bob Nelson yesterday for the ovation that he received, along with others at the Capitol during the address for his commitment and everything that he did for his community during the flood. And we all know that he was right in the thick of it all and totally, completely devastated himself, but stood by his community, and his effort did not go unrecognized. And I think that that's incredible, and it's a true testament to Bob and his store, his business, his whole team, their commitment to the community and to stay open. And we were down there. Rosemary and I spent some time down there helping with the cleanup at Nelson's. And, the whole team is not only cleaning up there, but they're waiting on people. They're troubleshooting with people. They're finding things for people. They're on the phone trying to get special things ordered. Basically searching through the rubble to find what people needed when they needed it. But they're not that way just during tragedy. That's the way it is there all the time.
Bingo.
It doesn't matter what you're looking for, when you're looking for it, or why. They will help you. If it's in the middle of winter and you want to use a pool noodle for something and you need one, they'll find you one.
That was beautiful.
It's true.
It is true. It is true. You're exactly right. You're spot on. And it's not just Bob. And it's not just Annette. And it's not just Kelly and Clay.
It's all of them.
Their entire team there. You know, Bob's old school, and that's what I like about him. He comes from the same work ethic as my dad, which is really simply, look, when you come to work, don't bring your cell phone. And if you look around, you'll see no one's on their cell phone. Nobody's just sitting around bored. The staff is constantly walking around, moving around, going up to people and asking them, do you need help finding something?
Or cleaning and organizing and
Something.
stocking, and they know what's going on. And that's the thing, is that he and his management team are willing to take these young kids under their wing, train them, and teach them these ethics. And that doesn't always happen.
You're
because
spot on
you
right.
don't always get a job in a place where a manager or an owner gives a crap themselves.
That's right.
So
it is absolutely the only the only place that I will go to find something that I need. It is the only hardware store I will go to. And it's so far light years beyond just hardware in there too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Everything.
You know,
We love them.
Did you know that they have this precision edge sharpening service?
Yes.
Where you can go in there and get all your knives. Get all your knives sharpened. 40 years in business.
Yeah.
And a kick-ass presenting sponsor of the Aired Out podcast. My God, do we love them.
Yes, we do.
I picked up The World yesterday and flipped through that a little bit. There is a ton of stuff in there. I don't even know where to begin.
And well, the majority of it we have on the page. Like we have the upcoming snow machine, vintage snow machine rally in Washington this weekend. We have the upcoming winter farmers market at the old Labor Hall. That is going to be the last Wednesday of every month through winter.
Barrie.
Yes, the 31st of January, the 28th of February, the 27th of March, and the 24th of April.
Okay.
And then, of course, they'll resume them back in the park again. But the winter farmers market right in Barrie, that's starting up. We have all kinds of stuff going on over at the Barrie Senior Center. We've been posting about that like crazy, all of the different things. It blows my mind.
The Senior Center,
how much
ass.
they offer. They do. And
so lucky.
When we talk about giving people support, and this is the place to give it. I mean, what they provide and what they do is absolutely amazing. I know my Graham goes there. She absolutely loves it. She always has. And she goes down to play cards, and that's supposed to only be for a couple of hours, and she literally ends up there the majority of the day because she just really enjoys her time there.
Yeah.
And that's a good feeling for the rest of us, too, to know that that's available for her.
And it's a safe environment.
Yes, and it doesn't cost her to do that.
I wish, honestly, I wish I could spend more time over there.
Yeah.
Sit around, play some rummy or some cards, and your grandma.
And I think it's a great place if you are younger and you do have some time to go over and sit around and talk to people that are older and learn from them, because they have a lot that we need to know, and that we could take a few lessons from many of them.
Yes.
When we start talking about ethics and time and heart and how things were. And so it's just a good environment. But they're doing wood carving on Wednesdays, cribbage on Fridays. I don't even know what kind of cards this is. I have no idea what that means. But chair yoga, dancing on Wednesdays. They do pitch on Mondays.
Chair yoga. Would love to do that.
Chair yoga. That would be right up your alley.
Do you know how long I'd last before I'd be like?
And then the seniors in motion, you could do that. Well, the exercise group, the seniors in motion.
What if I can only get my shoulder up this high? Because that's as far as it's going, right there. Can I still do it?
Well, yes, I would imagine.
Do you know-
Arthritis Foundation exercises every
about
Tuesday and Thursday.
Thank you.
I
I have
know.
arthritis everywhere. Do you know that I would do that chair yoga? I'd be in that chair for 30 seconds
I
before
know.
I'd be going.
No, you would be participating,
I'd be
getting your
snoozing.
body pumping and your whatever going.
Look at your camera right now. This is the look on Raylene's grandmother's face when she's playing cards. Ready? Here it is.
They're very serious about their cards.
You don't speak. You don't fart. You don't do anything. You don't ask questions. You stay the hell away from them.
Yes, you do.
Wow.
Yeah, but they have a foot care clinic, fiber arts, square dancing, all kinds of different special events coming up. An Abenaki storytelling and drumming session, a bank safely seminar, which is super important. Somebody's going to come in and talk to them about banking and keeping things secure and not falling for scams and
Right.
frauds and different things like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome as well. So yeah, just all kinds of great things happening over there, and we're lucky to have them right here in our city.
There's so much that you can read about in the world, or as it used to be called, the Washington world. We get our community calendar, a lot of stuff, not only online but also from the world. Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper, vt-world.com. It's where we find out about stuff like the Tuesday night meal and bingo over at the American Legion in Barrie, Wing-a-Ding every other Wednesday at the
Yes.
VFW, Post 790 in Barrie. Speaking of the American Legion, by the way, tomorrow, Saturday night, third shift is the band. Cover charge is $8 at the door. Get out of the house, go have some fun. February, I want to we may come back to January. But
Well, that's good because there's stuff going on still this
I know.
weekend and everything.
I know, but I just have to say, February 9th is a Friday, and it is probably going to be one of the most important nights in Central Vermont. It's the Night to Shine, which is all through the Tim Tebow Foundation, which is a global event. We've been talking about it a ton here on Aired Out.
Yes.
This is all something that happens, again, around the globe on the same night, on Friday night, February 9th. It is sponsored by the Faith Community Church locally. It'll be held at the Elks Lodge in Barrie. It is basically a night where we make folks with various forms of disabilities, or as Lily says, folks who were born differently. We give them a night to shine. We give them a night where they feel like they're the most important person on the planet. They're all rock stars. There's limos and tuxedos and an incredible DJ and food and hair, makeup, flowers.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You know, Tim Bolton over at Delicate Decadence does all kinds of goodies and photography and red carpet. They need more volunteers to get involved and help out, not just with the hair and the makeup and all that stuff. But folks to be one-on-one buddies with folks that are there. I hate the word chaperone, but it's kind of like you're assigned to someone to ensure that they're having a good time, they're getting something to drink, they're getting something to eat, they're getting their picture taken, they're on the dance floor with you. You know, if you're a stick in the mud that doesn't like to move around and have fun, this is not for you. This is not for you. But if you want to show someone a good time, please register. Please volunteer. The link, the info, it's on our page. Please have a look at it and click on it and sign yourself up and reserve February 9th. Trey Cates is going to be coming on the air with us shortly to talk about that as well.
Good.
So we're going to continue to bang that drum as loud as we can until we get right up to the 9th.
Well, and hopefully more and more people sign on.
Yeah.
To help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birthdays today: Todd Hemingway, Stuart Sengus, Jamie George is on the birthday list today. Wow, 43? Oh my God. Jasmine Burt, Morgan Provost, Nancy Zorn. I'm saving the best for last. Hang on. Are you sitting down, Raylene?
I am.
Doreen Chase Watson. Love that lady. Do you know her?
I do not.
I love her. Oh my God. She's like 6 inches shorter than I am. She's a perfect hugger. Oh my God, I love her. Amanda Barberi, and let's see, Joanne Rader, all on the birthday list. And the
Happy
best.
birthday, everyone.
I'm saving the best for last.
Okay.
Donna Thunder on
Happy
the birthday
birthday,
list
Donna.
Today. Love that lady. Is that an understatement?
35 and going strong.
Oh God, she's just such a great lady. State of the State yesterday. You were talking a little bit about the tribute to Bob Nelson. Mm-hmm. I was actually in the State House during that, and got there a little late and tried to get in.
You were late?
I was a few minutes late.
No freaking
I'm
way.
sorry.
Oh, no way. Not
stuff
J.D.
to
Green.
do.
He's never late for anything.
Couldn't find a parking spot.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Give me a break.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But went in there and stood there as they brought the governor in. You know, they knock on the door.
Yeah.
They do the whole ceremonial type thing.
Yeah.
And he came out and all the media was there and snapping the pictures and everything. He looked dapper in the gray suit. Walked right past me. And then I ended up listening to the whole thing on YouTube. What did you think? Did you get a chance to hear it yet?
I listened to some of it. I have not listened to it in its entirety because I was in a doctor's appointment.
Okay. Well,
so I've only listened to some of it.
It was, I thought, exceptional. It was.
That's what I've heard.
He hit everything that at least I can't think of anything that he missed. Mm-hmm. He hit it. He hit it well. And, I think anyone that was listening was like, the biggest takeaway was, man, we got a lot of problems here in Vermont.
Yeah. And all those problems are going to cost money, and we need to figure out what we're going to do to help where we can.
Yep.
You cannot have a crazy ass unrealistic budget. We need to think about things real, long, hard, and be strategic and mindful.
Yeah.
That I know, and that I thank him for. And I hope that we're in a situation where all of that can happen with this session. But it's very worrisome because it's not, we right now have a large majority of the government is willing to just give.
Yep.
And they're not thinking about the consequences of everyone.
Right.
Not everyone has deep pockets, and it's really killing us here. It really is. And people are moving and not wanting to be here anymore. And
very much. Brian just said, let's hope legislatures had open ears. Mm-hmm. I mean,
I hope so. I hope so.
I mean, these are all issues that blur
mm-hmm.
party lines
mm-hmm.
big time.
Yeah.
And there's just so much. There's just so much, man. It's like, and I was listening to him, and I was like, man, can you imagine being in his shoes? Can you imagine being the governor of Vermont right now with everything that you've got to contend with? Even if there weren't floods, you know, there's a lot of heavy stuff going on right now, and it's compiled. And you know, I had a Vermonter. I won't mention his name, but he's a celebrity, and told me years ago, one thing is gonna trigger another, and there's going to be a spiral effect, and it's all encompassing. As you say on your podcast, it's no secret. Tuesdays at noon, one thing begets another, and it's mental health, it's addiction, it's housing, it's the elderly, it's taxes.
And what Rick says,
the school board.
You don't fix any of it without getting to the root of the problem.
I
If
know,
you're not
man.
fixing the root, you can't start in the middle.
I know.
And expect to make it to the finish line.
It's kinda like-
it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, being a firefighter. When you're fighting a fire, you're not spraying the flames that are way up top. They're very hot, yes, but you've got to find the root. You've got to find where it's the hottest part, down at the
Yeah.
bottom, and start there. And I can't imagine being the governor, man.
Me either. But
And-
he's done an amazing job, and
He has.
I'll vote for him as long as he'll run. That's for sure.
Anybody that is critical of the governor needs to just stop and, like, you know, stop being a keyboard pirate on social media and making yourself sound like you could do a better job, because you probably couldn't. And I know we got this new Esther, whatever her name is, who wants to run for governor now. Good. I mean, respectfully, good luck.
Well, no matter who it is, they
No
have
matter who it
huge
is.
shoes to fill.
Huge.
If they're going to fill his shoes, because
Yeah.
I can't imagine having anybody else bring us through some of the toughest times we've seen in my lifetime.
Absolutely.
With COVID and flooding.
Yep.
And I can't imagine having it be anybody else. I
You're
really
right.
can't.
Same here. Should we check in with Connor for
Absolutely.
Connor's motivational morning?
Absolutely.
Freaking love this kid. See if we can. I'll bring him over here and see if we can play him.
Press. Bye. Have a good day. Michigan, everybody. That's a hugs and love.
All right, here he is, right here.
Hey guys, happy motivational morning with your favorite kid, Connor. It's Fun Friday. So I'm gonna tell you guys a funny joke. What does a house wear? Address. Bye. Have a good day, Michigan, everybody. That's a hugs and love.
Oh my God, isn't that amazing?
Yes, he's just such a
love
good
that kid.
kid. I just adore him.
God.
Good kid.
Yeah, he is.
Kick-ass dad.
Yeah, wicked. Wicked dad. Yeah.
And I'm going to say it because they're very honest about it, and because it's no secret.
Yeah.
A mother that struggles with addiction, that has pretty much chosen at the moment, hopefully she'll make it out of the darkness, but chosen to, at the moment, go that route and forget about the important things in life. And I hope for all of them that she can turn that around. But if she can't,
Yeah.
thank God for his dad,
Yeah. Right.
who has certainly stepped up and taken the role of whatever he needs to do.
And to think that with all of the weight that 11-year-old kid from Northfield is carrying, with all of that stuff, which at 11 I wouldn't have been able to carry half of that.
Right. And then add the bullying.
Throw bullying into the mix.
His safe space should be home and school, and school's not safe.
That should
And-
be the oasis.
Yeah. And the time for him to relax and be with friends and kids and have a good time. And
Yeah.
it's disgusting that it can't be that way.
It's-
But so many parents,
I've had people say to me, well, bullying is kind of a complicated issue.
No, it's not.
Shit.
There's nothing complicated about it.
Horse
Call the
shit.
cops and press charges against
Thank
the
you.
kid,
It's
period.
not complicated.
I
It's
don't
not
care if they
complicated.
close the Woodside or not. There has to start being some
Accountability.
yes, and repercussion.
Yeah.
Start now because it's only going to continue as
Yeah.
they get older.
Right.
To make them be accountable. And
Whatever
so-
happened to natural consequences? I mean, my parents were like, gosh, I understand. It really, really does suck that you're not going to be able to watch TV for the next week, or that you need
Right,
to.
or go to a game or a dance, or
What-
how about you do some community service?
Right.
Go read to children at the library.
Yes.
Clean up the locker room.
Yes.
There's all kinds of things in the school that could be done for community service.
Right.
Go spend some time at the senior center and learn from some people that have been around the block a few times.
Thank you.
About what an asshat you're being. Things like that. There are all kinds of repercussions
Sure.
that they're not going to harm these children.
Right.
It's okay
Right.
to tell them no. It's okay to make there be a consequence.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
And here's the thing: the Northfield School, they know that we're airing it out and we're talking about it,
Yeah.
and we're not afraid to do that.
In any school, I mean, this should be as Joseph and Connor want. They want this to be a movement against
Right.
bullying. They want us to rally together and say this will no longer be tolerated.
Sure.
And I'm very much on board with that.
So am I. So am I. And I was going to say to you, we're anxious to get Connor on the air. We're anxious to sit down and throw a microphone in his face. But maybe we shouldn't or can't wait until we get into the new studio. Maybe we could get him in here. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Love this kid. He's been on once by telephone, but I mean, he's a freaking rock star. I mean, he's got his own sweatshirts now. He's amazing. Let's talk about tonight over at the pub. $2 off any pizza.
Well, that's all day. That part's just not during the night. That is all day, starting at 11 o'clock all day. $2 off any pizza.
Wow.
Yep.
And then tonight, Lawless is going to be jamming out.
Yeah. 8 o'clock. 8 to 11 tonight. I know.
Yeah,
You're looking at that cheesy, stringy, cheesy pizza, aren't you?
I am right now. And I won't tell you what's happening to me internally, but yes, I am looking at that pizza right now. Listen, dance tonight to Lawless. You burn it all off, okay? Get some exercise.
Yeah,
it's gonna
why
be
not?
fun. It's going to be fun.
Why not? Speaking of burning it off,
Yeah.
oh gosh. So I finally made it over to Delicate Decadence yesterday. for
Lord
the
help you.
Baked potato bar.
Come on.
Yep,
You son of a bitch. You went without me?
I did. And I sat there peacefully at a table
Wait,
and
are
got
you-
some work done. Had a baked potato with extra butter, sour cream, and bacon. It was
almost seems
absolutely
like-
amazing.
almost seems like you're implying that you would not be in peace if I was with you.
Well,
Okay. What did you have on it? Sour cream?
extra butter, sour cream, and bacon.
Oh, God.
It was delightful.
Gonna have a little afterwards?
No.
A little gas? Well, I mean,
What is seriously wrong with you? Do you always have to be a hog? Like, can you make it through any conversation without talking about some sort of bodily function, being naked or anything? I mean, what is truly wrong with you? You need psychiatric help desperately.
speaking of which, Washington County Mental Health is one of our sponsors.
Thank God.
What would we do? Honestly, what would we do?
Speed
without
dial.
them? I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying. My God.
Good Lord.
Speed? Did you say speed dial? We love Washington County Mental Health. Here's the thing: they on average they help out around 5,000 Vermonters every year. I shouldn't even say that because those numbers are pre-COVID. It's got to be way, way more than that now.
Absolutely.
And they've been around for like what?
Pre-COVID,
50,
pre-flood, and
50 years they've been around?
Yeah.
They help so many Vermonters, regardless of, income and status and all this. If you need help, there are so many different ways that Washington County Mental Health is saying, hey, we're here, we're ready. Walk into the Access Hub. No matter what you have going on in your life, divorce, you lost your job, the flood, your kid, whatever is going on, walk into the Access Hub. You don't even need an appointment. They're over on Berry Street in Montpelier. If you can, call them ahead of time at 301-3200. Please do that. But we all have different stories. We all have different situations. No two are the same.
No.
They're going to, A, help you, B, point you in the right direction, and get you services and have a conversation with you that is going to be meaningful. And if you just need a place to go and just chill out for a little while, when you leave the Access Hub, you are going to you're going to feel better and you're going to have more information in your pocket than you did when you walked in. And do not say, well, my situation is kind of funky and a little unique. I don't think, no. They will do referrals. They'll do nursing services, mental health, peer counseling. The list goes on, Raylene. And we love having them as a presenting sponsor. And look at Heather Slayton, all she does.
Yes, and she'll be back in here soon, I'm sure, to tell us about all of the different things coming up. And a lot of the events that they hold are free.
Right.
And the Wellness Wednesdays and some several other counseling services and sessions and get-togethers are free of charge.
Let's talk about this weekend snowstorm that's
going to be next to nothing.
Listen, I had such a laugh when I saw the post yesterday, as did you, from Vermont Quick Lube, also one of our sponsors.
That thing got so much attention.
That post was funny as hell. It basically said, we have this snowstorm coming, and we're going to get anywhere from 0 to 85 inches.
Right. Well,
I mean, this is a funky storm. We got dry snow, we got wet snow, we've got no snow, we've got a dusting to 2 inches in the Champlain Valley. If you're in southern Vermont, in the mountains, you're going to get 8 to 12. It's going to be windy. The driving is going to be kind of shitty depending on where you are.
Do you remember a time, though, when 8 to 12 was really not that big of a deal? And people now go batshit crazy over 2 inches of snow. They clean out the stores. They plan to hunker down. Like, oh, my God, the world's going to end. It is insane to me.
You're spot on.
We used to go to school anyway. People went to work anyway. You put on your seatbelt and you just
slow down.
Yeah, and you just
stop driving like an asshole. Slow down.
It really blows my mind how things have changed and how we truly have become really wimpy. I'm sorry, we have in a lot of ways over so many different things. Like, don't say that. You hurt my feelings. Don't make me go out in the snow. That's terrible. And I want to work from home now because I don't want to have to get out of my pajamas and da 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 da. Like, holy hell, how did we get here?
I know. And what
is wrong with us?
There's a lot of folks who have moved up north from down country who are like,
well, we need to toughen them up.
Wait a second. Are you saying that my all-season tires aren't good enough? They're all season. 2 inches of snow? Fill the bathtub, Margaret.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
God, man.
I know.
Jeez.
I mean, the fill the bathtub part. Okay, so I can deal with that part, because if you don't have electricity in a lot of locations, you cannot flush your toilet, and that's just terrible.
Sure.
So if the tub is full, if you think windstorm, rainstorm, lightning, snow, just any time, if you think that there's a good possibility, if you have a way to
Well,
that's a
true.
quick, easy, next to free fix.
Question. Can you imagine living with me? Can you imagine me as your husband?
No.
And we can't flush the toilet?
Over my dead body, would I live with you, and whether we could flush a freaking toilet or not? I mean, no. Absolutely under no circumstance.
I'll never forget. It's one of the highlights of I don't know. It's just I'll never forget being on the air on Froggy, doing the morning show years ago. God, it had to be 15 years ago, maybe 20. And we were supposed to get 8 inches of snow. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Do you know this?
I think so.
We were supposed to get 8 inches of snow, and we got like an inch, and the storm was over, and Sherilyn called in, and I put her on the air live, and she says, what happened to that 8 inches that you promised me last night? What else is going on this morning, Raylene? What else do we have?
All kinds of things.
We're going to chat with Mighty Mystic here in just a little bit.
In just a minute. If while you were shopping at Nelson's over the holiday, if you left behind a dog collar.
Yeah, I saw that.
Please call and let them know. It's one of the secure pets.
Yeah.
I think that's what it says.
Not
I have to
cheap.
blow this up. The electric collars, they have found it, and it's there. Delu Pet is what it's called. Here, you want to show that over there on your camera? It's easier for you to do.
No, I got it right
Oh,
here.
you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. But if you left this at Nelson's, they'd love to get it back to you. So give them a call or stop in.
Yeah.
And they'll get that to you.
Yeah, here, I'll show it on the screen right now. And these things are not cheap at all.
No, they're not.
You know? And listen, if we lived somewhere in like Connecticut, Massachusetts, they might just take something like this and just heave it in the trash. Here in Vermont, we say, hey, that's one of our community members. That's one of our citizens right here in the North Country.
Right. And in the meantime, let's talk about the Washington Snow Flyers 8th Annual Vintage Snow Machine Rally this Saturday from 9 to 3 at 2526 Lowry Road in Washington. This is a free admission event. It's a great time.
God, it's going to be
Hopefully
awesome.
they'll have a little bit of snow on the ground come morning on Saturday, but it doesn't really sound it. But it's sure to be a great time anyway. There's it's just a great time. They do several different events. There's food vendors there. A lot of fun, some super cool looking machines, ones that will make you shake your head and say, how did they even manage to bomb through the woods in that?
Absolutely.
It's just a really good time. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then there is also the, at the Williamstown Elementary School, there's going to be bingo on Sunday.
Yep.
That starts at 5 p.m. And that is a fundraiser for a Build the Rink. They want to build an ice skating rink up at the elementary school.
So needed.
3 card, 10 games, $10. 1 card, 10 games, $5. Stampers are $2. And concessions will be available.
All right.
So that's going on as well. And then tonight at the Den, we have DJ Chaos
Yeah.
putting out the hip hop country. What the hell is hip hop country?
Well, there's hip hop and
want
then
you-
there's country.
All right, so it's
they're-
both. It's
yeah.
not hip hop country.
No, they're separate.
Are you
Please,
sure?
Please, God, I hope they're separate.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because could Kanye West be considered hip hop country? Could Taylor Swift be considered hip hop country? Like all of these songs that like I never heard before. Now you got George Strait, who's straight up freaking country.
And I can tell how much you love.
I do love George Strait. It's no secret. He's the most handsome man on the face of this earth.
And I can tell how much you love Kanye West because you said Kane. That's how much you love him.
No,
He's pissed that you mispronounced his name right. I know he's watching,
I don't.
and he's
He's. I don't.
pissed.
I didn't mean him at all.
Kanye West.
No.
You said Kane. Who are you
Yeah.
talking about?
The guy.
Whatever.
Hold on.
No, you
for
don't.
Christ's sakes.
You don't have to. I thought you were talking about Kanye.
No, you talk about Kanye all the time. You're
Kanye's
the
a-
one that loves that jackass,
What?
not me. I
I
think
think-
he's certifiable
I
and
don't
a
love
lunatic
Kanye.
idiot. But you're the one always talking about him.
Kanye's an ass. I mean, the guy is.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
We don't need any more Kanyes in the world.
Kane Brown.
Oh, Kane Brown. Okay.
Yeah,
He's country.
Is he country or is he hip hop country?
He's a little both. Hybrid.
He's a little country rapper. He does all that stuff. Like I don't even know where any of that comes from.
Yeah, I know.
I agree.
I
So I just
hear
want to
you.
know. I'm being serious. I want to
Yeah.
know. Like maybe DJ Chaos will chime in and tell us.
He will explain it all tonight. He'll give you a lesson in
Hip
it.
hop mixes great with country. I usually go 3 to 4 songs deep in a mix
Yeah.
and
Well-
have a ton of hot country club mixes.
He's got a great point
so
there.
there.
He's
You
got a
get
great
both.
point.
It's well, here's the great point: is all very good dancing music.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we are. I thought you were talking about Kanye and you were talking about Kane. All right. I'm an ass. I thought you were the ass, but I'm the ass. Okay? I apologize.
You're just figuring that out now.
Listen.
Come on.
There's
We're 4 years into this shit and you're just coming around. Okay.
there's a lot of stuff in the news, and frankly, especially being that it's a Friday morning, I'm not really in the mood for talking about the shit that went down in Iowa and Jeffrey Epstein and the Burlington Police year-end report.
No, but it's all up there.
It's all up there.
And I was more, you know what troubled me most is the how many homicides,
Yeah.
unsolved homicides there currently are in the state of Vermont, 27. And I think what troubled me the most about that is they said it was unclear to them why there was such an uptick.
yeah.
And I want to go slap them in the head.
Yeah. Right.
DRUGS, all capital letters.
Yeah.
And people from out of state.
Yeah.
But capital letters DRUGS.
And specifically
what
the
do you mean?
specifically the opioids and heroin and all the
These are
fentanyl.
drug-fueled crimes,
Yeah.
murders included.
Yeah.
Pull your head out of your ass and just say it. It's
Yeah.
okay to say it. Be honest about it. The majority of people know. Stop acting like we're so unaware.
Right.
And maybe they wouldn't continue to come here when they know that, they're not so unaware.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just be honest about
So true.
what's actually happening. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. I know.
Just say it like it is, so that people have are acknowledging the fact that we have this problem, and people are more aware and opening their eyes, and stop saying you don't know what,
Yeah.
you don't know why. Yes, you do.
There's a lot of sugarcoating going on.
I don't sugarcoat anything.
I know you
Never have, never will.
Well, we both don't.
It just it pisses me off though.
We won't, too. We just won't. And we, we may not always be right, but we're going to just say what it is, how we're feeling.
No, but it is
From the
right.
hip.
They know that that's what the majority of these crimes are stemming from. So say it, be honest about it, and let's start having real conversations about how we are going to fix this. And let these people know that are coming here from out of state, bringing this crap here, that we are aware, our eyes are open, and we're not going to tolerate it anymore.
Well, we are tolerating. We're giving them time served and sending them home and saying, don't you ever come back into Vermont again, or we'll slap you on the wrist again.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I have to go.
All right.
But you're going to get on the phone anyways. And
Yeah.
I'll talk to you all later. Have a great weekend.
got
Love
it.
you all.
Thanks, Raylene. We're calling over to Massachusetts right now, Boston, Massachusetts, where we have the winter tour, the winter 2024 tour that is underway right now. Mighty Mystic, Brighter Days. Tell me about it, my man.
Brighter Days is, there's been so much turmoil in the world of late, and
Yeah. We're just talking about it, my man. We're just talking about it.
yeah, brother, and we just want to bring some positivity, some love, and some light to people through music. Through that one love, togetherness type of music. And I just felt like the subject matter, Brighter Days, that vibe would be something that people could really vibe to and gravitate to and have a good time. So that was the thought behind that.
I have to tell you, it was probably a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure when, but I was walking down the street in Bradford, and I saw Bradford, Vermont. I saw a poster on the wall with Mighty Mystic, and I was standing there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I said to my wife, I'm like, we have got to go see this guy. And some guy came up to me, saw me looking at the poster, and he's like, have you seen him yet? I said, nope. And he's like, you absolutely have to. This guy is incredible. He will inject so much love and goodness into your heart from one of his live performances. You'll never forget it. I never got the guy's name, but man, you got some fan base up here in Vermont. I'll tell you that, brother.
That is so humbling and to hear, it really just brightens my soul. It is just to hear that there's fans all over and people spreading the message about Mighty Mystic and what we do. And, being on stage is one of my favorite parts of the music, just to be able to connect with the audience, feel the energy that the audience is giving me, and then being able to give the energy and vibes back to the audience. It's such like synchronicity, and I love that element. So I'm humbled to hear that from you. And yeah, man, the concerts are just something to come and enjoy. So I just want everyone there to come out, soak it up, vibe out together. We're just one love people, under the roof, having a good time through reggae music, and it's a vibe.
We had Ben Teeters from Sundub on with us yesterday morning, who was throwing some love at you. Have you guys ever shared a stage together?
Last night was the first time we shared a stage. We've been talking about it, trying to make it happen, and it all came together last night, and we'll be together this next several days playing shows all over the East Coast. We're all excited. We had a great time hanging out last night, playing music, laughing, and just seeing the unification of everyone through music. It was just a magical time.
What did you think of Sundub and, of course, the icon, Mr. Sidney Mills?
Oh, super impressive. So much vibe, so much togetherness musically on stage, and they have this thing about bringing the audience. Everybody comes in closer and is singing and dancing. I sat in the stage left there watching the show last night. I was just blown away. A wonderful band led by a wonderful front woman, just killing it. Mr. Sidney Mills is a legend. I'm just in awe checking him out and seeing all the greatness that they're putting together and putting out to the audience. It was just magical. Wonderful time.
Let's talk about Joanna. We got a picture of you on there, a monitor right now of the two of you together. Is she just unbelievable, man? It's gosh,
phenomenal, breathtaking, phenomenal. She is a rare talent, and her future is just bright, and it keeps getting brighter by the minute. I'm so proud of her and her whole crew. They're doing wonderful things, man. If you guys have not seen her, y'all got to go out there and go check the band out. They're next level, amazing.
Yeah, they really are. You know, and Derek on bass. I'm sure you got a chance to chat with him a little bit too.
Yeah, we got a chat to really hang with everybody and vibe out with the whole crew. And it's just an all-star cast of musicians and good people. You know, that's the thing. People are just good. They're just good people, great to be around with and talk music and just vibe out and watch what they do.
Yeah, man. You know, we obviously we want to play some of your music on our show here, and we're going to drop some links clearly. But, you know, I got to tell you, and we were having fun talking about this yesterday. That I was blasting some Mighty Mystic in my car the other day, pulling up to the gas pump. just people looking at me like, look at this guy, man. Look at this short, fat white guy who's blasting out some Mighty Mystic, man. What the hell's going on with him? But it's infectious music, brother.
Oh, man, I love that, man. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. You're making me, like, blush out here in the middle of the street. We're in Philly, getting ready to go to New York. And it's just wonderful. Wonderful to hear, man. The music just really brings people together and brings that vibe out of everyone. That's the backbone of really what I'm trying to do, is just uplift people, make people want to have a good time. People want to dance and also leave with a little message in the music.
And what do you think that message is? You know, when we hear reggae music, we often hear the words "one love," and I know that's the message that's pushed. But man, it's like this world is, all you got to do is have a cell phone to see how divided this world is, and this country. I mean, politically, religious. I mean, there's just there's so much contention right now, and poison that's running through us, man. And
you nailed it.
I mean, how do you push that message that, like, you know, like we were talking this morning about World Cow and their global movement, that we're all spots on the same cow.
Yeah.
How do you push that one love message?
For me, for reggae music, you know, it's, if we allow the powers that be to divide us, then we will literally be divided. And that is when we're the weakest. That's when things can just be implemented under our nose without having any power, any say or anything. So we have to come together under the umbrella of one love. That's the backbone of what reggae music is. Tell the people the message, tell them what's going on, put it there for people to make decisions. But ultimately, we want people to one love, to come together, to talk. Come together to talk under one umbrella and be free to express yourself, whoever you are, whatever you believe, together in harmony. That's essentially what the one love vibe is. You know, no matter what you believe in, we can come together and have a good conversation, have a good vibe, and all of us together excel in whatever the decision is. You know what I mean? That is what the one love is. So I try to put that in my music, but not, you know, too overbearing, too preachy. I want it to be fun. I want people to be able to dance and enjoy the vibe and just be in harmony and leave with a little message from the music.
And be a good parent. Teach your kids to first and foremost every day when they begin their day, whether they're in school or not, to just be kind.
Yes. Oh man, that's it. That goes such a long way. Kind and caring. that is like key. That's key in having a good, healthy community, you know, and beyond.
Yeah. Tell me about your new album. I think did it come out this past fall?
It came out past March 18th, which would be right before fall. Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Brighter
Spring
Days. Tell me about it.
The album that came out was the Giant album, and we're working on the Brighter Days album, which will be out very, very soon. So the
Okay.
Brighter Days album is coming out soon, and the Giant album, which has several of the Mighty Mystic recent songs on there, came out early last year. So people can expect, you know, some high energy music, but stuff that's danceable coming on the next project here, Brighter Days project that you just mentioned, and we're dropping that in the end of spring.
Okay. Damn. And look at this tour, man. How many cities, how many stages are you hitting here, brother?
Well, this year here now, 2024, we have already confirmed and booked 90 shows already booked for the year coming up. We're going to start announcing them, you know, weekly. Last year, 2023, we played 140 shows. So we're trying to get somewhere close to 140 again, 150 shows this year, and just keep spreading the music, you know, keep spreading the love.
Giant Panda Gorilla Dub Squad. Tell me about these boys. Have you ever shared a stage with them?
I have several times throughout the years. We're family. We're actually working on a couple of songs together. All right, secret stuff I just let out, but yes, the phenomenal, legendary band, good brothers, great music. I'm just excited for them and for our project we have coming up.
One of my favorite songs is Lions from Skip Marley, and you just got to me, you're right in the same caliber, man. I mean, you're right there. I listen. I've got Cali Green just on replay in my car. I mean, it's just fantastic, my man.
Respect, bro. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Listen, how do we get your music? How do we find it?
Everything on social media is Mighty Mystic. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, everything is Mighty Mystic. I'm there. I check everything. It's not a manager checking in. It's me. I'm responding. I love to communicate with the fan base. So people, please get on social media, reach out, shoot me a message, tell me what's going on in your life. Come see a show.
Yeah.
Come see the energy and see what the vibe is all about.
You've got an opportunity tomorrow night to see Mighty Mystic, who's with us live right now on the air at the Higher Ground with Sundub, the best of both worlds, going to be gracing the stage. We got Brooklyn reggae, we got Boston reggae, we got Jamaican, I cannot believe that Sundub, and I asked Ben about this yesterday, I can't believe that Sundub has not played in the motherland yet, but we got to get that band down to Jamaica, man. Can you make things happen?
We're going to make it happen. We're going to put something together.
And that's
We've just really started to cooking up things right here together, and it's beautiful. And I could see that happening very soon.
And that's where you're from.
Originally, yes. Born and raised.
And you apparently have you got some roots, like some real roots in Jamaica. Is it the Prime Minister?
Yes, the Prime Minister of Jamaica is my older brother, the Honorable Andrew Holness.
Wow. Man. That's amazing. I've been to Jamaica one time. Went to Ocho, ran around.
You did.
Oh man, just
beautiful.
Absolutely, the Blue Mountains, best coffee in the planet.
Yes.
It's just amazing, man. Listen,
amazing. I'm glad you got a chance to experience Jamaica, man. It's such a vibe, man. Much love.
It is. Check out Mighty Mystic. Have a look at his tour schedule. All over the country, you're running around. I don't know how you're doing it, man, but you are. and you're going to be teamed up with Sundub tomorrow night at the Higher Ground in Burlington for a 7 p.m. show. But you guys just did Philadelphia, I think, last night.
Exactly.
Brooklyn, New York. You're coming to Burlington, Manchester, New Hampshire. It's just I wish I could catch them all, man. I really do.
Yeah, man, it's a vibe. So definitely, everyone, please come out and see us tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's going to be something special. It's going to be a unification of music and just people together, dancing, having a good time. So I'm hoping to see everyone there. Much love, much love.
Thank you, brother. Thanks for coming on with us, buddy.
For sure, for sure. One love to you, all right?
We appreciate it, man. I hope to meet you, and I hope to sneak you back on Aired Out real soon.
Yes, sir. Blessings.
All right, man. God, I love talking to people like that. Feel good music for the soul. Don't miss it tomorrow night. Higher Ground. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. God bless. Take good care. And yes, be kind.